Hello, beautiful. You are listening to ChandaaS channeling. Human being is full of desires. Most of its life is looking for how to become beautiful. Beauty seems something untouchable, something divine that only holy can reach. But the desire to become as well beautiful, most often human being falls. He is so weak that so often he becomes fallen. He can be so easily being seduced by the beauty that he sees around. Jealousy arises. He is so weak that so easily he becomes jealous. And already becoming jealous, he is so sure that he has all the rights to steal identity. The pretty much same look that he desires, or having something or somebody untouchably beautiful next to him. But there is also a divine beauty that can be reached, and that one lasts. The road to the beauty is long. It's bumpy. Somebody says it's worth it, somebody says no way. I might be too lazy to get my ass up and get myself going, so I'm looking for the shortcut. I will have the beauty, but it will shortly die. Beauty is so divine that so often it is called the water of the youth. People think that there exists some elixir once they have drinking from that chalice. They will find that beauty, so they start to look for. They start to look around, looking for something. They have no idea that the beauty is hidden within. As the beauty on the road is so much desired that often these beautiful creatures deny their beauty. They hide their beauty. They hide themselves. They get ashamed of their beauty because people like to say, if one is beautiful, he or she must be full. Beautiful ones cannot be smart, so better get ugly to matter in this world. So they really start to hide and deny their beauty. Because they want to be taken seriously. Because they want to be part of the conversations, of the life. They want to participate in some dinner. They want to participate in creation. But they have been taken as fools, and they have been denied because the jealousy cannot accept beautiful ones. But still, who feels the lack of beauty? They name themselves smart because they are still on the road of looking for the beauty. If they only remembered letting beautiful creature, being nearby, they would easily remember their hidden beauty inside. We all have been created beautiful, perfect, amazing, special. But in a harsh world, we so often looking for being less. In the meanwhile, we want to have more. So we again start collecting the quantity. The beauty can be found by walking spiritual paths. There is no other way. Spirituality is not any religion. It is no cult. It is getting to know itself. More the person gets to know itself, more he becomes beautiful. Remembering itself, he finds the confidence that has been hidden within. Only the lack of the confidence destroys human being, makes him mean, makes him greedy, makes him harsh. Because he's jealous of something that he doesn't feel anymore. But nobody else has been the one who has hidden the feelings inside. The person by itself not being hurt has closed its feelings. He became to have an idea that if he didn't feel anymore, he couldn't get hurt. So again and again, the modern human being started to look for white powder, white pills that would hide the feelings that no matter what one chooses to do, arises eventually. We cannot look for balance, confidence, mental satisfaction, inner satisfaction. If we have been poisoning our body, only clean body reaches for the balance. As the white powder has made to kill feelings, emotions, inner needs, nobody can be aware of the needs of its body, of its soul, neither spirit. Human being is so afraid of the truth, real feelings, that he is capable almost to reach for death But please, please, at least don't let me feel the pain. The one becomes beautiful once he lets out the pain. When he finds the courage to look for, to dig out the pain that has been hidden within. He's going on the road, the bumpy road, to feel these unfelt or uncompleted feelings. These unimaginable, hurtful feelings. He cleanses in this way its body, that missing parts of the soul could come back home. Every time human being passes through a huge trauma, he loses some parts of the soul. On that moment the trauma happens, he is not ready yet to absorb all that pain. So he kind of takes the piece from itself where he collects the pain that trauma causes and puts into drawer. The subconscious does the best to forget the drawer where he hide the pain. The powerless to handle the pain makes human being sad. Sadness makes human being angry, mad. This angry madness makes human being ugly. He can become so ugly that he's not capable to look at the mirror anymore, because he doesn't recognize anymore the one who looks from the reflection, who he sees on this reflection. So he starts to deny mirrors. He starts to deny the reflection, or he starts to cover this reflection. He starts to add on this reflection beautiful things, believing and wishing that it would solve the situation, that he would feel complete again. The beauty is feeling complete, completeness. The one who has collected all the missing parts of the soul can feel again beautiful, can feel again perfect. He doesn't brag, or he doesn't try to be more. He simply is, but people around sees him as he is more, because he has found the fountain of the youth, the beauty that lasts for the last, until the last breath has been taken. And yet, even after this moment, the beauty stays. Can happen that the jealousy doubles. Being next to you, these kind of beautiful creatures. And one starts looking for mistakes in this beauty. But what he's actually doing, he's looking for his own mistakes. But as long as he is looking for his mistakes, he never arrives. We're supposed to look for our talents, our strength, and use the strength to create something that pleases our heart, our soul. Not the mind, not the ego, not human brain, who wants to be more, who wants to be the boss of the quantity. The beautiful creatures have time. Even though if they feel the urge to share many things, they never use a phrase, I do not have a time. They find the time. Because the only meaning in this life is sharing and caring, because the sharing is caring. He shares the time, attention, but only that kind of attention that would bring the growth, not the one that destroys. These beautiful creatures, they do not fight. They do not argue. They only can be present. If one wanted to fight, it would allow, not saying a word, neither touching this war. The only thing he does, he opens himself even more for the love. instead of the arrows, painful emotional arrows. He sends love and caring. He simply loves the ones who make war. But he simply loves also the one who still makes love. And he simply loves those one who has found the love. Because the beauty it is nothing else but being. Being alive. These beautiful creatures reach for the life. They do not cling. Though other people and in their things. They let everybody go who wanted to go. And they let go of things that had been stolen from them. It's simply the way how they are. They are not looking for being better because they have given, because they have shared. They simply do not know other way. They only know the way of beauty. Being beautiful and seeing the beauty within others. They are calling for people around to reach their own beauty. In meanwhile, they are patient. They are waiting for as long it takes to choose the road of the beauty. The beauty cannot be found once. It has to be found every moment, again and again. It is entering within again and again. It is opening the doors of heart again and again. Digging out the vein again and again. Till all the vein of the world has been digged out They do not make difference. You or me or she. There is simply I. I am. Till the sound of I am vanishes into eternal silence that leaves behind only the taste of the beauty that one can feel on the tongue. Every moment, again and again. Thank you for listening to ChandaaS channeling. Be held, be guided, be protected. You matter to me.